Hey, Guitar Nerd is here with a quick overview on the recent beta for Modern Warfare 2. As you may know, the beta is currently only available to PlayStation users, but the beta will also become available for all Xbox and PC players that have pre-ordered the game on September 22nd through the 23rd. After that, it will become an open beta for everyone on all platforms on September 24th through the 26th, and while it may be a good way to get some early practice and see what the upcoming game is all about, don't expect that any progress you make will actually carry over at all once it is released. With that said though, let's go ahead and take a closer look at everything that is accessible in the beta so far, starting with loadouts. As you can see, there are plenty of weapons to choose from. Your primary weapons range from assault rifles to battle rifles, SMGs, shotguns, LMGs, marksman rifles, and sniper rifles. And while there aren't as many options for secondary weapons quite yet since it consists of just handguns and launchers, I'm sure they'll add more over time too. You'll also be able to unlock and use all the main go-to tacticals and lethals that everyone has grown accustomed with previous Call of Duty games, including the well-known heartbeat monitor, aka the baby monitor, as well as some interesting options like the drill charge. Perks are handled slightly differently this time around since you can now equip 2 perks from the first base perk option, while still being able to equip an extra perk in your second bonus slot and your third ultimate perk slot. As expected, the main go-to perks are still included like Overkill, Tracker, Spotter, Cold-Blooded, High Alert, and Ghost, but there are a lot of options to pick from, so feel free to pause the video at any point to read the descriptions on any that you would like to learn more about. There are also a lot of options for field upgrades too, including everyone's favorite one for Warzone, Dead Silence. But they do also have some new ones that may be interesting to test out, like Battle Rage, the tactical camera, and the inflatable decoy, which may actually end up being a better distraction than the decoy grenades we have all gotten used to in Warzone. Obviously, the next thing a lot of people have been curious about is the new Gunsmith, now that there is a brand new receiver attachment that can be used. This new attachment allows you to use all of the attachments from another weapon in the same family of guns, and we are also going back to using just 5 attachments for each gun as well, so it should make it a little faster for everyone to edit their loadouts now too. You can use all the same killstreaks that we're used to from prior games, minus attack dogs, which is probably for the better if I'm being honest, but regardless, you'll still be able to call on a VTOL, a Wilson, a gunship, or even a Juggernaut still, so no need to worry for any of the sweats out there ready to make the entire enemy team rage quit. There is actually a good variety of vehicles to choose from too, and thankfully only one of them has a turret or weapon included with it at all. This is aside from the tanks of course, but this should be a big life improvement to Warzone 2 once it comes out this November 16th, so no more cheesy bomber and fighter planes. For all the hardcore Call of Duty fans out there, the main popular operators that you will be able to play are Captain Price, Farah, Ghost, and Soap at least once the game releases. Now as far as game modes go, as of right now, you can only play Team Deathmatch, Domination, Prisoner Rescue, and Knockout. For anyone unfamiliar to it, Prisoner Rescue is a new game mode that consists of either defending hostages from the enemy team or capturing the hostages and bringing them back to base to score points. Respawns are not allowed, but you can be revived by teammates that are still alive at least, so this game mode may be of more interest to anyone that prefers using strategy than just your typical run and gun gameplay. Overall, I can get behind most of the changes they have made so far, but my main issue with the game is how low the total time to kill is at the moment, and how sluggish the movement can feel at times, especially with mantling, sliding, and diving. So hopefully they'll make some tweaks to increase the TTK and make the movement a little more fluid later so that people can actually have a chance to outmaneuver each other and reset gunfights. There are plenty of settings to consider as always of course, but the main huge change they finally added is an FOV slider for consoles. On another side note, you can still slide cancel, in a way. It does entail changing some settings, but if you set these 3 mounting settings off and set the weapon mount activation settings to double tap ADS, then you can slide cancel by pressing the slide button immediately followed by quickly aiming down your sights twice, then hitting the jump button. There are apparently other ways of being able to slide cancel too, but this is the best option I've come across at least so far, so enjoy it while it lasts because I wouldn't be surprised if they try to get rid of it in a future patch update. Try being the key word, of course. But that pretty much covers everything that's included in the beta so far, so be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video and want to follow along for more Call of Duty videos like this. My wife Sovereign and I play numerous different types of games that we cover as well, but we'll definitely start covering Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 once they both come out. I imagine we'll cover loadout recommendations, patch notes, as well as Warzone strategies and funny clips I'm sure we'll encounter with the new proximity chat feature too. In the meantime though, try not to rage quit in the beta, but until next time, as always, happy gaming.